Ohaya gozaimasu josei tushinshi.
Today is December 7th, 1941, and we come to the Japanese citizens with news of our successful military strike on the enemy side, the United States.
Keep on watching for more live coverage of the Pearl Harbor bombing in Hawaii by our strong, faithful Japanese fighters.
Before the bombing in Hawaii, there were many decisions that contributed to the strike against the Americans. Japan joined the League of Nations that sought to improve relations of conflicting interests in Asia and Pacific.
Japan started to control Manchuria in 1932, protecting our industrial and economic development in the region. However, our interests didn't match the League of Nations, who thinks our economic prosperity is a threat in Manchuria.
We left the League of Nations to help our Japanese empire and embarked on a war with the Allies.
We also started a war with China after the gruesome attack on the Japanese-built railroad in South Manchuria, north of Mukden, by the Chinese.
This war is prosperous for us after the devastating effect of the Great War, inflation, and labor unrest that occurred in Japan. Our indices plummeted, but our decision to enter war has once again regained our military and industrial strength.
We now move to the live coverage of the bombing in Pearl Harbor. We all know this attack was called for because we refused to step down and comply to U.S. demands, and when they put an embargo on, we had no choice but to retaliate.
We wanted to expand our empire by obtaining the islands in the Pacific Ocean because of its oil, which is vital to fuel our planes in the war. And we deserve that oil. We need our resources, whether or not Britain and the U.S. freeze our assets in their land and prevent business with them.
We also didn't want the U.S. to join the war, and we thought that this would frighten them from entering, but this tactic didn't seem to work. Although Pearl Harbor led the U.S. to join the war, it is only a minor setback in our eyes, and we will very soon be a step ahead of them with our superior planes and well-trained pilots.
We will now move into our interview with Tojo Hideki, the Japanese General Defense Minister,
after our brief advertisement from Nihon no Ochoa Kaisha.
This tea is so good. No wonder it's enjoyed by everyone around the world, which is why it is our second greatest export.
Can I have some?
Of course!
This is lovely. I simply must buy some to make some for my husband when he comes back from war and makes Japan victorious.
Of course! Here, have some.
Thanks!
Here is where Pearl Harbor occurred, on the island of Hawaii. What are some Japanese defense strategies used at Pearl Harbor?
Our Japanese pilots are very experienced, which led to successful attacks. Our fighter planes are one of the best in the world, and only the best can succeed. Our Japanese strike force consisted of 353 airstrikes and also 4 heavy carriers in the Pacific. These included 40 torpedoes, 103 level bombers, 131 dive bombers, and 79 fighters. The attacks consisted of 2 cruisers, 36 submarines, and 2 light cruisers, 9 oilers, and 2 battleships, and 11 destroyers. With this, the U.S. didn't know what was coming, and we took them by quite a surprise.
Do you think Japan will be victorious in the war?
Yes, I do. I believe so. With my expertise in military leadership and a strong Japanese nationalism, we will overcome all obstacles. My moral and passion is high, along with my soldiers.
Here is footage of Pearl Harbor occurring by the Japanese and the bombing of the island of Hawaii.
Later on, the interview with Tojo Hideki, he said American nationalism is aggressing against Japanese citizens. The first preemptive attack helped protect Japanese citizens.
That was our strategic Japanese general. Our tactics are all created by him, and because of him, Japan will remain safe for our families.
We are so grateful for our brave Japanese fighters. Without them, we wouldn't be striving in power in this war. If you ever see a Japanese soldier, remember to wish him good luck and thank him for his hard work. Arigatou gozaimashita. Have a good evening.